I seem to be sick, and I feel sick. I always have this thought. Maybe the thing that's making me sick is the idea that I'm sick. And then there was a reality where I just never was like, oh, I'm sick. And then in that reality, I'm not sick. But I think that, and then I come back around to I think that's just how it works is that in a reality where you never realize you're sick, it's because you aren't sick. So I was like, what can I do? My bed, but I thought I could revisit because I don't want to get out of bed to make this, but I thought we could go back to one of my old projects. Yes, but I can't move and move the move the perspective at the same time. I made some questionable choices when I was making this. Like this, why is the glass yellow orange? It's because I guess I decided that it looked better on the render. I guess it changed the light quality somewhat. But yeah, here it is. This is the bedroom. I spent a lot of time in this room. The bedroom at my old apartment on Broadview. Pretty cool. Pretty cool place. Going in. You ready? Thinking, thinking. I love how it looks when it's not rendered yet. I think, oh, it's just really beautiful to, like, this process of looking, and it's only when you stay still that you start to be able to see what's happening. I never connected these up to anything. They're like ambiance, but they don't serve as like defined planned bodies. They're very abstract shapes. But I tried to give them the appearance of plant bodies, the arrangement of plant bodies. It may be a little flowery. I think I got pretty romantic with this version of the room because there were other versions before this. But we can go around and we can talk about, why it looks the way that it does. So in the last version, well, this is the second version, I guess. I don't usually iterate my art like this. Like, I only do it sometimes with things, but this was like the escape hatch. And then I think I turned it into like, whenever I make some geometric abstraction, I think of like depictions of God and Islam, and like, I guess this is like the representation, or also like the placement of it in the room is like those like Russian paintings of Jesus that go in the top of a corner of rooms. But it's like blocking the escape hatch, which I think is like an interesting take on like religious psychosis, perhaps. But basically, the main conceit was kind of like what happens if you fill the room with water. That's kind of the main like aesthetic like element of the room. And you're looking into a mirror right now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like that's the window that we came from. That's the radiator. I was like thinking when I came into this, I was like, maybe I'll show you this place. Little candle guy. Um, it's floating on the water. But that when I was there, I gave this radiator some appreciation, but I don't know if I truly gave it the amount of appreciation it deserved. It's just such a compact little radiator. Ah, we went underwater. That's no, well, we can change the lighting setup, and then you can. It's very moody right now. But I want to give you this moody look. It's due diligence before we go. We go into the other view. So here's the bed. And this is like a representation of, I guess, a demon, a demonic presence that was following me around at the time. Or just like not even just that, but just like the gaze and how like it felt like an entity in the room. Like I was almost gonna put a security camera in, but I thought that like this kind of void window into something like served that purpose in a more like fantastic way that also felt a little less mature because it's like a poster on the wall. It kind of it kind of like has less of a conversation with surveillance and more conversation with like the personal psyche. And here's the boat. The boat was like, you know, I'm playing in this space, but I'm still making it fall. Like I made this incredibly detailed boat, and then I was like, I'm still playing by physics rules that don't need to apply here. Why? Why do I need to play by these physics rules? It's a pretty simple intervention here, but it was to highlight the space, like the metaphysical space that not metaphysical, but like where are we? We got lost again. How do we get back? Um, now we're lost. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're back in. Um, it's nice to orient by the light, but it's so far away. We went so low. Yeah, wait, so let me go up here and then we can look down. I had to make each, you can barely see it, but I had to make each of those little, you can see it when I turn, like each of those panes are dirty, just a little, but it mattered to me. So the boat, right? There you've got the boat above us, but then, wow, what happened? Oh, I see. It's worth it. It's worth it. Just wait. That's the surface of the water. And I made it like, how do I get back? So you can see, for some reason, going backwards to change height makes more intuitive sense to me. You can see where the boat used to be in the water because this is not actually water. There it is in the reflection. It's glass. And so, oh, what a dream this would be to be able to make this a physical space. Um, yeah, you can see it there. But why don't we change the lighting and then you'll be able to see it. So, how do we do this? We'll make the sky brighter. So, how do we do that? I think we can select it. Yeah, there, and then we go to material. And you can download this. I'll give the link to you if you message me. Come on. Come on, honey. Don't freeze. Oh my god, it's totally gonna crash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, you're so warm. Oh, you saw it. You saw it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you when I'm better, probably. When I have something better to say. Because I do feel like posting when I'm just like I'm trying to do something here, okay? I'm trying to make like a narrative out of my own life, and it's really ridiculous, but part of it is like, yes, I can make a lot of art. I'm gotten over the hump of like, oh, just start. I can just start. I've been just starting. I've started. We're in it. But now it's like I want to give you the good stuff. I love you. Bye.